Okay. Is it visible?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So about me, I am Tony. Uh, I have completed my diploma from NTTF Bangalore, and presently I am a second year BTech student from BITS, which is a work integrated learning program. And currently I'm a lab engineer. I have an experience of about 4 years almost, including the internship in TI itself. And hobbies include traveling and exploring. And so coming back to the main agenda, what sort of work is mainly done here? So this is mainly what we have. You must have all studied in college also. The scope, how you work on the oscilloscopes, AFGs, source meters, power supplies. These are the things on which you do hands-on daily, and multiple other testing equipments. And you here we enable measurements from very low level to very high level, like you see from nanoamps to amps, millivolt to kilovolts, picoseconds to seconds. So these are the from lowest point to the highest point we check the measurements. There is AT as well as bench. These are the two platforms of testing. In AT, you write codes and you identify any sort of defects in the manufactured IC or the silicon exactly, and you see whether everything is working properly. If there are any bad product going to any customer, so this is where in AT is where actually production runs. The bench lab is where you do hands-on. You debug if any issues comes up, and the actual initial parts you check on bench to verify all the functionality and other things. So here in bench you will have to familiarize mainly with oscilloscope, AFG, and source meter, power supplies, multimeters. These are the equipments which you will do in bench lab. It's like fully hands-on, and you will also get R&D works such like you can try and explore to reduce the time, efficient way of doing something else, or try new building new automation codes. Uh, Even mechanically, if anyone is strong, so mechanically how you can help improve the efficiency or build some things. So there is scope for all the things. And going forward, what to expect from TA? So what all is here presently is like the working environment is very good. You can expect like you can come the time you need, like you're comfortable with, have the work. You can have a lunch, and then if you want to work, or you can go home and work. So it's like it's not time based. It's mainly like you have to complete the task and then you can be free after that. So it's like how fast you get the work done. So it's time based. It's not a time based job. It's a work based job. So you will get a very good working environment. Mentors are there for each and everyone during the initial period who will help in the progress of each and every day. There will be meetings and all which you can help in your growth. And there is another good option which is for diploma students, that is work integrated learning program. So in this you can complete your BTech degree along with working through BITS Pilani. This course you can enable after first year of your job. So it's a 3.5 year course. So once you end your 3.5 years of the BTech, you will have the BTech degree also along with your work. So this is very good. So this will help in progress of the career as well as the job positions. So the next things are the things which helped me grow and what I have done. So I have done multiple remote debugs in production sites because I'm working in AT, not the bench place. So you can work with Malaysia people, Taiwan people, and many other Chinese people. So there is multiple meetings. You can speak with them, understand the problems, find some root cause. If you feel it's a very big issue, then you can do hands-on. You can build an automation. You can build something else which can help us in a way which will eventually help the production sites also. So there are many opportunities in that way. And also I worked on many R&D projects which automate the test handlers. And this is like mechanical side. If you are from mechanical background or you are interested in these things also, you can do. So all your interests can help here, or it's not only a electronics based thing. You can all your mechanical or any other your skill set, all the programming skill set, all the skill sets can help to grow up here. And in the past 2 to 3 years, I've presented multiple papers in global conferences, which has helped me grow and enabling more opportunities. So this is what you will expect from TI mainly, and this can vary from person to person, how you perform or what are your skill sets. So this is mainly about what is the quality at TI. So it's very rare, unlikely case, like 1 in 20,000, that a person is struck by a lightning. But a defective part getting from TI to a customer, going to a customer, is like 1 in 1 million. It's like that kind of uh, testing is done here. And there are multiple tests which enable us to uh, figure out why only a good part should go, and the bads are all the defective parts are segregated. So it's like 5 times more likely than you will get struck by a lightning than getting a defective part. So it's like that high level of quality which we prefer here. So you will get to know how IC is sent to a market after all the testing from the scratch, from how it is manufactured and how it is designed till the end when you get it in your hands and test it. So you can take photos, screenshots, or something. This is the topics to prepare. And this was the previously like whatever I had during my interview, or after that, few people when I asked. But this can change from interviewer to interviewer, person to person. This is just a glimpse of what you have to prepare. It's just a small set from which will have to prepare. So maybe you can take a photos or anything, which is okay. So yeah, that's all from my end. If anyone, if you have any doubts or anything, just let me know.
You can send in your questions in the chat box so that we can answer that. Anything to do with the test, interviews, or the role, anything.
Okay, I'm not able to see. I'll just go back. Okay. So
How many questions will be there? There would be 20 questions technical and there would be 20 questions in aptitude. When I say technical questions, it's the basic fundamental questions that we will ask about circuits. You can prepare the topic that Tony has shown now, and also I also have shared a list of topics with your placement cell that should help. Tony, they're asking something about project work.
okay. Yeah, I just saw. So the project work is mainly the final year project of your diploma, from which the questions will come up, like what you have done, how you have done. So each and every detail of your project will be asked, and that's dependent. But you need to know each and every detail of your project work. So this is the final year project of your diploma. What you will be doing. That's the project work which I mentioned about.
Yeah, to add more on that, it's not just about the topic of your project or the course of uh, actions that you have taken, but more about what is your approach? Why did you take that approach towards that project? That is what we are looking at. Uh, yeah, so be very thorough with what you have done in your project work and why you have done that project, why you have done it the way you did. All the questions are going to be MCQs only. There would be a negative marking of 0.25 for wrong answers. You will have RLC circuits, but not maths. You cannot give exam on phone. You have to give exam from a system which has a video and audio proctoring enabled. Yes, there will be time limit, 45 minutes for technical section and 30 minutes for the aptitude section. You will see a timer in the test screen itself.
And what kind of programming? It will be mainly C, C++.
Yeah,
Yeah, mainly. And Python, if you know, then that too.
very basic.
Yeah, it will be basic only.
Webcam is mandatory, yes. Without a webcam or a camera enabling, you will not be able to start the test. Yes, you can use paper for rough works and internship period for 6 months, depending on your college flexibility. Whenever your college has a feasibility, we will enable it accordingly. Which programming language? Winston Tony just clarified C, C++, and maybe Python. What else?
Nothing topics based on advanced or anything. It will be all basic only. Whatever MOSFETs or anything, I don't think you will get any questions. It will be like if you get the MOSFET also any basic questions on that, not anything advanced or anything. Yes, by project work, main project in the sixth sem. Yeah, correct.
We have given the test slot to your placement cell. There are multiple colleges who are attending the webinar. So for your test slot, please check with your placement cell. It varies from college to college. Any other questions? Time of exam 45 minutes for technical part and 30 minutes for the aptitude part. There is negative marking of 0.25. Exam will not stop due to any technical error as long as the video and audio are enabled and there is good network bandwidth. There is no issue. Even if there is any uh, screen freezing or anything, you will be able to log in back and the test will start from there itself. You don't worry about the cutoff mark for the selection. Aptitude will have everything, like our reading comprehension, pretty basic math and stuff. Yes, for both aptitude and technical, there is going to be negative marking. Not just about the main project of sixth semester. If you are putting any other projects on your resume, you have to be thorough with your projects. I did not get your question, Atul, but if you are asking about the timer of exam, that will be present on the test screen itself. Yes, there would be questions related to RLCs and laws. You cannot give exam on phone. Okay, I see the questions getting repeated. Tony, do you want to like give some areas that they can prepare better for the test?
Uh, it will be mainly on basic RLC circuits. It will be like very basic, like Ohm's law kind of questions will come. And if your resume says like Python program, C++, then maybe like one or two questions, basic questions on like write a small code on this, or like some basic on questions related to that. Other than that, main questions will come from anything from your resume. If you highlighted something, some skill of your, that can be as a question. Uh, Other than that, project work or whatever you have mentioned in your resume as a project. Uh, yeah, that's all. There won't be any major advanced question or anything like that. It will be like just basics. Mostly Ohm's law kind of. There won't be any law-based question which will be asked like MOSFET or anything kind of. It will be very basic. If you aren't doing any project work on Sem 6, resume which will be there. If in the resume it is there, the what is the project, then the questions will be based on that. If there is no project work, then you can say that's not a issue. To instance question, I don't have an exact answer whether this log based questions will be asked because I am not the person who's setting the question. So, but mainly won't be. It will be like just basics. As I said, like Ohm's law or like it will like basic RLC kind of thing. There won't be anything main. major kind of thing.
Okay, I see the questions getting repeated. I think we have already addressed those questions. Thanks, Tony, for joining and giving a brief about the role and the requirements. Thanks, everyone, for joining on a Friday evening. Have a good day and all the best.
All the best and thanks.